Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Lena56 and we are back on Europa. So, in the previous episode, we were building this extension onto our base here. Essentially what this is going to be our manufacturing area. I have a couple ideas on how I actually want to build it. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to have the advanced furnace, which is somewhere in here. But yeah, we're going to have the advanced furnace in here. I'm thinking I'm going to place that smack in the middle. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking about placing the advanced furnace right here. We'll have a tank behind it. And then we'll have the 6 printers. So we'll have printers on this side and then printers on this side. I was thinking about maybe having printers in the middle, but I think that's going to look a little bit weird. So I'm going to have to mess around with it a little bit. But yeah, we should hopefully be able to get this done today. So what I need to do is we need to make a proper airlock here. So I need a couple of active vents. I would like to get the bigger active vents, like the powered vents. Actually, it would make this airlock cycle quite a bit faster. Oh, we have our first storm. No, second, third storm. Well, the downside about this is I have to get back inside, which shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, I need to make a door right here. I think I did actually do the walls. Oh God. Oh, I just blew away. That was not good. I might have made a mistake. Uh-oh. Hey, good morning. Uh, this isn't good. Oh God. I think it's this way. I can't see anything right now. This is terrible. I really hope I'm going the right way. Which I have no idea if I am or not. And I don't see any lights anywhere either. Oh, that's not good. Hmm. Yeah, this is bad. I can't see anything. I have no idea.
Hydration critical.
Yep, and that's what I'm afraid of. If I can't get back into the base, we might actually die out here. Crap. I think I got blown pretty far too when I stepped off that platform. No, I did not make a tracker yet, which is not good. Once the storm's over, that's going to be the first thing I do is make a tracker. Just for situations like this. Let's see, I don't see lights anywhere. Gosh dang it. I have a feeling I'm going the wrong direction. Let's see. I'm going up a hill. This could be the right way, actually. I'm trying to memorize, like, trying to remember where, like, I'm at, and I got thrown quite a ways. Everything's blowing this way. I think our base is over here. There's the oxide that we already walked past. Our water's at 10%. This is bad.
Power low.
And our power's only at 50%. I'm not too worried about the power. I'm hoping the storm's... Let's see. I'm hoping the storm's gonna end here pretty soon. Oh, crap. Yeah, first thing I'm doing is making a tracker. I think I got blown really far. There's gold. I'm hoping I get lucky and I'm able to see, like, a little bit of light. There's more oxide. I wonder how far away from the base I am. And my water's really low. This is not good. This is bad. I don't think I have any water or anything on me either. This is not good. Come on, storm. Go away. Gosh dang it. I don't think it's... I am so lost right now. This is bad. Well, our water's empty, so we're gonna start taking damage now. I either have to get really lucky or the storm has to stop. Yeah, we're definitely not going the right way. Gosh dang it. Come on. Storm, I need you to end. I wonder why did you go outside and storm? So, I started outside and then I was gonna walk around. Okay, perfect. Oh, I was going way the wrong way. Where the frick are we? Wait, how far did I get blown? What? Wait, where the frick is our base at? Um, wow. I was not going the right direction at all. How far did I get blown? Because I didn't think I got blown that far, but right when I stepped outside to get back into our base, I got thrown. And now I was actually in the air for quite a while too, which is concerning. Uh, no, you don't start with the tracker card in Brutal. I'm gonna make one right now though because I don't want that to happen again. That was terrible. Uh, Turn his suit off.
Oxygen low.
I need water. Okay, that was awful. So my health is slowly increasing. Okay, well, that happened. So yeah, what we're gonna do is let's make a tracker really quick. That's the first thing I'm gonna frickin' do. And then I have more than enough power, so I'm kind of wondering if I make... Yeah, I think anytime I go outside, I'll just, actually, what's it called? Tracking beacon. Yeah, I'll probably just do a normal tracking beacon. It's in the tool manufacturer. Two iron, one gold, two copper. Where's all my stuff at? It's all right here. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna place this guy right there with this battery. And then every time I go outside, I'm gonna turn that on. I don't really need the atmospherics. But yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I need to make a couple more small batteries, or I could make some more large batteries. I haven't really decided, but I need to actually start working on our base. The good news is we're not going to have another storm for a little bit, so we should be fine. I also should probably make the weather station too. I'm gonna make that before the next storm hits. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is I need to make this airlock operational. So let's see here. Actually, I need you, don't I? I don't really want to make active vents. I want to make the powered vents. So I think I have to upgrade this guy. Yeah, tier 2. So Let's see, I need steel, electrum constant, and solder. So we need 35 steel. So, and then 8 electrum constant and solder. And then I should have solder somewhere right there. Alright, perfect. So we'll make one of those, because I'm going to make the powered vents, which will make these airlocks cycle quite a bit faster, which will be good. And then, depending on how the vents go, let's see here. I do need... I think what I'm going to try to do here, because I'm going to have to heat that room up. I kind of want to do the portable tank idea where we do a mixture of volatiles and oxide and throw a flare in there, because that'll make it heat up quite fast. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what we might end up doing, actually. There's the portable tank, or I could just throw a little bit of volatiles in there and then ignite it. But then we'll have pollution in there and stuff, which I don't really want. I feel like the portable tank idea is better. I'm not sure what the ratio that I need in there, though. I don't want to do too much. Alright, that's just about done. And then what else do I need? I need steel, electrum... No, that's for... Oh yeah, okay, so steel, electrum, and invar. I need a little bit more electrum, but I have enough for right now anyways. Alright, there we go. So let's empty you... Oh, wait, there's nothing in there. Wow. There we go. So I want probably 2 of these to start. So we'll do 10 steel, 10 electrum, 4 invar. So 10, 10, and 4 invar. There we go. So let's make 2 powered vents. And then 2 pipes and 2 plastic sheets. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. I just have to make a couple pipes. Let's see, portable tank heating, 2 volatile locks, so you can do up to 4. Yeah, the only thing is I don't have a portable scrubber, which is fine. Portable scrubber actually wouldn't be a bad idea. How much is a portable scrubber? Oh, that's really not that bad. Yeah, we're gonna make a portable scrubber. That's actually a lot cheaper than
Hunger caution.
Baked potato, baked potato. On the plus side, our guy's completely healthy again. He's no longer having issues, so that's good. Hmm. Fuel is in here. I could just ignite that, but that would be terrible. That'd be a horrible idea. Okay, so let's do scrubber. So we have 5 gold, 5 invar, and 5 solder. Gold, invar, solder, and then we have 20 steel, which we actually have quite a bit of steel, so portable scrubber is actually a little bit cheaper than I thought it was going to be. But I don't make it all the time either. So, okay, yeah, we're going to do the fire idea. So yeah, I think what I'm going to end up doing is we'll throw some volatiles in here and we'll ignite it. I'm going to do the airlock first though. I want to get the airlock done. So we'll just place this right here for right now. Alright, so I do need some pipes. Let's see here. Could do it like that, I suppose. Because I also need to figure out our power, too. It's a portable manual battery, power drive. Yeah, no, I freaking love the portable scrubber. I just don't ever use it enough. So if I place the vent here, could have one there, have one on that wall. I'd have to find... I could have all the controls for the automated airlock right there. And then I guess I could have a transformer come right here. I guess that could potentially work. I just need to figure out where I want to do our main power line at. Okay, so let's do this. So if I have this right here, I could do it. I could do it like this. That would also work. Have it upside down, and then I could just... that actually might work slightly better. That's not going to use nearly as much pipe either. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put you back. Let's see, how much silicon do I have? Or do I have any? I don't think I have any. That's not good. Because I'm going to make insulated pipe for this part. Granted, I don't have any silicon on me. So I might have to go on a quick mining run. It's a great tool movement, no piece far away. You can bring air with you if you bring 2 of them. Yeah, that actually makes sense. So I do need some silicone. So let's go and grab that really quick.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's fine. Alright, and that's fine too. Okay, let's grab some silicon. I can't believe how far that thing blew me. Because I stepped out on this side and I thought I got blown this direction. But I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Alright, there's copper. There's iron and gold. I'm gonna have to put lights on the outside of our. I forgot to do the tracker, didn't I? Gosh dang it! I'm gonna have to get in the habit of turning that thing on. All right, there's gold. There's some silicone. There we go. All right. Well, might as well grab some iron while I'm here too, I guess. A lot of iron, apparently. Alright, let's put you here, you here. We'll grab you and you. Alright, perfect. I think that's it. Replace a wireless battery with an army. You're probably going to use wireless batteries anyway. Yeah, I'm going to use wireless batteries for very specific things. Because of the power drain on Europa, I'm not going to use it for everything. Alright, that's probably good enough for now. There's our base. Yeah, making our base white might have been a mistake too. Granted, I think it looks pretty sweet, but it does make it hard to see. No, I think the wireless battery for the tracker specifically is a good idea because that tracker uses a lot less power than the other one, and yeah, it just makes more sense actually. Okay, so I have a crap ton of iron on me. I don't have any volatiles though, do I? Oh no, I do. They're in the this thing right here. So yeah, we're gonna do. Let's just split you in half. All right, so let's do the silicon first. And then let's do a bunch of iron. Because I already have a bunch of iron. Yeah, I have 4 stacks of iron in there. So yeah, we'll keep these 2 stacks because that'll give us 6 stacks of iron. So I'll be able to make 2 stacks of steel. Sweet. All right, and we'll bend you. Oh. Silicon and coal. Sweet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a stack of insulated piping. Let's see here. So let's do you and you. I believe it's 1 to 1. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Depending on how I place my vents, I don't really need a whole lot of piping, but thriving, thriving, thriving. Sweet. I need to place some more stackers. Okay, this is actually working pretty good. Let's see, I probably don't need that much, so we'll grab another 4. There we go. Alright, so I think that's everything I really need, because it's just going to be a manual airlock for right now. I need to get power in here too, which is going to be the other issue. Which I think I know how I want to do that. Okay, yeah, I think I know how I'm going to do that. So, because I need to make our maintenance corridors too. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking running the cable along the top. It's gonna have to go inside the cladding, which is gonna be kind of... Oh, wow. Alright, so we have enough of that. I need some passive vents too. So I need 6 iron. I think I know how I want to do this. I also need some steel, because I'm going to make some flat walls so that I can make our maintenance... I'm going to need a lot more steel than the one I currently have. Okay, let's do this first. So, steel, let's do 25. Yeah, we'll do 25 to start. I don't typically make maintenance tunnels and stuff. So this will be the flat walls for the top there, and then I'm gonna need a lot of walls. Alright, I think I know how I want to do that. So let's head outside really quick and keep working on the airlock. And then I'm going to get in the habit of turning you on whenever I head outside. Alright, I can turn our mining belt off. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to have a passive vent right here. We're going to have... I should have placed the one right there. Oh well, that's okay. Let's see. So let's do this. Alright, we're just gonna put you guys in here for right now. So if we have a passive in here, that goes down like that. Yeah, that'll work. Do something like this. Okay, yeah. And then I'll have our pipes come through like this at some point too. That's gonna be a bit before I actually do that, but yep, 3 blocks airlock. The reason I'm doing a 3 block airlock is because I am doing cladding, and I want to have like windows and stuff, so it's gonna make it look kind of neat. I don't really need a 3 block airlock, obviously, but with how I'm doing the outside of our base, I guess I could do a single block airlock, but it doesn't really matter. With the powered vents, it'll cycle really quick. I also need plastic sheets, don't I? I forgot to make the plastic sheets for these guys. Let's see. Screwdriver.
Hydration critical.
And then I need a welding torch with 2, so I need 4 plastic sheets for the welding torch too. I mean, technically, I can just do this. I'm gonna have to make plastic sheets either way. Sweet. Okay, and then I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the control panels right here. Why not a 2x2? Then you can use the new 2 wide airlocks. I like, so I could do a 2x2, I suppose. But then this would look really bizarre. I just like the look of the longer airlock here. I mean, the airlock itself doesn't really bother me too much. Plus, I have a thing for odd numbers too for some reason. So, vent here, and then I can do the control panels or something on one side, and then I can do a transformer on the other side. So, we'll figure this out. Okay, let's place you back there. I need to make some more plastic sheets, obviously. And then I'm gonna place the flat walls on this part right here. I'm gonna probably yeah, I'm probably gonna deconstruct all of the frames up top because this is gonna be where I do our maintenance corridor. It's gonna be in here. And then I need to place our batteries, which I think I know how I want to do that too. Okay, so let's head inside for a minute. Taking a second. Yeah, I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna keep the 1x3 just because it's gonna look better with the cladding. I was thinking if I could implement the 1x1, which technically I could do that, but it's gonna look kind of weird as well. But with all the windows and stuff that I have, the bigger airlock actually looks a little bit better. Alright, so you guys should be done. So we'll do that. I'm going to turn you off for right now. Okay, so I could place. Hmm. How do I want to do this? I mean, I could technically do the same thing up here and just place batteries within our corridor, our service corridor. Let's see, what do I need for another stationary battery? Because I need well, okay, how much steel do I have? I'm gonna need some more steel, that's fine. So, 25, 25, then we have 20. Alright, so we're gonna do another thing of flat walls. Alright, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, crap. There we are. Water. My food's getting a little bit low, so let's do this. That's fine. How's our plants coming along? They're thriving. That's good. So, yeah, well, we have enough flat walls. Actually, what did I do with the flat walls? Oh, we're going to do that. Then I have more flat walls here. So yeah, we're going to have flat walls, another thing of flat walls on top. And then we'll have about 20 walls in the normal walls in the middle. Okay. I know how we're doing this. And then the rest of this steel is going to be for steel sheets, but I do need to make another stack of steel either way. And then I think I know how I want to do the our batteries too. So let's do this. Let's head outside really quick so I can make a batch of steel.
Jetpack low.
Jetpack's fine. Hmm. I'm hoping there's enough heat in here for me to actually make this steel. I don't think there's gonna be. I'm gonna have to go make find some more volatiles, aren't I?
Jetpack low.
Gosh dang it. Okay. Well, that sucks. So I think what I need to do is I needed to do the iron first and then the coal. Because 3 volatiles should have been more than enough. Interesting. Here's some volatiles right here. I don't need this many volatiles, but I can store it outside, so I'm just collecting what I... Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, that's probably enough for right now. If you enclose frames in your frame, it will... So the frame actually doesn't work anymore. I've tested that quite a bit. The frame doesn't actually hold the heat. You have to build a box and then throw a gas in there and get the gas up to temperature, which I'm going to do in this room right here. But yeah, they actually patched that out where placing the furnace in a frame doesn't actually do anything, which kind of sucks. Alright, and then let's throw a little bit of oxide in there. Come on, let me click on you. Oh, crap. Gosh dang it. Well, I threw... Son of a... Yeah, I've done it a few different times. It still loses heat way too fast. You have to build like a hot box. There we are. Okay, and we have steel. I threw the whole stack of oxide in there accidentally instead of just a little bit like I wanted. Frick. Yeah, I know it used to cool slower inside a frame, but as far as I know, it doesn't actually do that anymore because I'm pretty sure they patched that out. Alright, so then we have another stack there. Let's throw you in here. You're just going to be normal walls. I would like to get reinforced walls at some point too, but I need to get the advanced furnace for that. Plus I need our super alloys. Thriving. Moderately well. Why are you just moderately well? It's probably too hot in here, that's why. I could make a... Actually, that would be pretty easy to make, just a temporary little cooling thing. I know how to do that. Yeah, I know it used to not cool inside a frame, but... Okay, so let's head inside here, or... Yeah, let's head outside for a minute so then I can keep working on our manufacturing room. Alright, so let's do this. And I do need some steel sheets as well. And then I'm going to have to build a ladder. And I'm going to need to figure out where I want our opening to go to. Yeah, I'm just going to do a simple cooling thing. I'm just going to have pipes, radiator, and then just just a simple valve setup. It's actually going to be pretty straightforward. Okay, so then up top of this is going to be our maintenance area. So I think how I want to do this is I'm going to place some more... Gosh dang it. I'm going to place some more of these on this side right here. And then I need a way to actually power a base. So I think I'm going to place some batteries on the inside below these frames right here. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, I'll use a digital valve at some point to automate it. I'm not gonna do that right now. Granted, I could easily. Yeah, digital valve wouldn't be a bad idea. I just have to be careful because if there's other gases in there, I would want just pure oxygen. So actually, I kind of know how I'm gonna do that actually for the cooling. All right, so we're gonna do this. I am going to dismantle all of this right here. The nice thing is we'll have a bunch of frames and steel sheets and stuff. I knew I wanted to make like maintenance areas. I didn't know how I wanted to do it until after I built this. Okay. Put you back, and I'm probably not going to have enough battery in this angle grinder. There will be enough pressure in the pipe to broke it, dude. I mean, that's true. And I can keep an eye on it too to make sure. Yep, there goes our battery. Okay, let's do. Wow. Alright, we'll do this. There we go. Okay, perfect. So then we're going to do some more walls. Ah! Sweet. Okay. So then this area inside here will be our maintenance area. And then I'm thinking about placing the batteries like right alongside in here. Okay, so let's go inside. Let's grab some more of our walls. Then I'm gonna need a bunch of steel sheets, plastic sheets and everything too. And then I also need a ladder and a area to climb up. Okay, so let's turn our suit off for a minute. Walls. Okay, you know what? Let's place this. There we go. That way it gives me an extra slot. I also don't need the paint gun right now, so we'll put that back. Yeah, it's too hot in here. So let's focus on that really quick. Let's just make a simple cooling setup for a second. Yeah, we'll just do this. So we'll do a passive vent, and then I need... Well, I have some insulated pipe on me. Actually, it's out there. That'll still work. So we'll just do it right here for right now. And then I can do a valve. Let's see, so 3 iron and 2 copper. And I literally just need a little bit of pipe. Let's see, radiator, 3 gold and 2 steel. Probably only need 1 radiator realistically, but we'll make a couple because then I can reuse them. Yeah, we'll just make 2 radiators since that's all I can really make with the amount of steel I have. There we go. Turn you off. Okay. Sweet. So that'll help with our cooling aspect. I have the walls. I have enough steel sheets on me to do the walls. Let's do this. So I need 20 stuff. I'm gonna have 20 walls, 40. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do insulated piping since I
Hazard
have an
caution.
abundance of it. Uh-oh. This is my last potato. You know, your guy eats and drinks so freaking slow. Yummy. Alright, we'll put you there. I don't think I have any more steel. I don't. You're almost done, but let's head outside. Or do I just wait? Nah. Your guy goes through oxygen really freaking fast, too. Yeah, I've never actually made a base with like a service corridor before, so this is going to be kind of interesting. And then I'll have to figure out where I want to place the actual ladder and stuff to get up here. Let's see, you want Stationeers difficulty? I am. I like to challenge myself a little bit. Hence the reason why everything's dropping so fast. Okay, so let's do this. So these are just going to be a bunch of normal walls. And then we'll have the cladding on the outside. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to place our ladder? Doesn't really matter. I'm going to have stuff along this wall, stuff along this wall. I mean, I could technically place it anywhere. It doesn't really matter. And I can move it. So let's just place it in the back right now. We'll just place it right here for right now. Yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, we'll do it like that for right now. Okay, that'll work. No more frame roof. So, no, because I like the look of just the small... Like, I could have a frame up on top, but I feel like that would look kind of bizarre. Like, I like how compact this is. Plus, it's kind of a little bit of a challenge for myself, too, so...
Power low.
And the idea of the portable scrubber will become vital. The number one issue you will have building in outposts. Yeah. No, I'm gonna need a place to eat and drink on site. Or just bring some... Well, I could make cereal bars and stuff and actually bring food with me that's not gonna spoil, which is kind of my idea. Just like in my moon playthrough, I want to make like canned food that won't spoil. Okay, so now we need the plastic sheets, and then I'm gonna make a battery as well, and I need to make some more wind turbines that I can place up top here so I can actually start getting some power. But yeah, I'm gonna use volatiles to actually heat up our base there. Alright, perfect. Let's see, are you guys ready? Come Moderately, yeah, it's too hot. Oh, I forgot to do the, gosh dang it. Whatever. Let's see, that's all I need there. I would like to make another stationary battery. I'm gonna need a bunch more heavy cable and stuff too. Alright, what do I need for a stationary battery? I think it's 20 of everything. Yeah, 20 gold, copper, and steel, which I have technically enough. Might as well use that steel that I have. I'm gonna have to go out on a mining run because I'm gonna need a lot more copper, gold, and I have enough, well, enough iron as of right now. Yeah, you're not wrong. I do need a place to consume it. So yeah, just building a tiny little outpost wouldn't be a bad idea. I mainly just need to build an airlock, like I could do. So I could build like our little 2x3 outpost even. That would actually be kind of fun, having a bunch of tiny little outposts everywhere. And I could even have a little bed. I could make it like, not that I really need the bed, but I can make it somewhat cozy, I suppose. Alright, and then I do need, let's see, I need some more upright wind turbines, which I know the recipe for that. It's 10 iron, 10 copper, and 5 gold. So I just need a bunch of copper and gold because I have enough iron. I have more than enough iron as of right now. Let's see, I do need a transformer for this airlock. Not just for this airlock, but for that room as well. Alright, so here's our battery. So let's place you in our inventory. I have 2 steel sheets. I think that's enough for the battery. Let me double check. Yep, it is. Perfect. How about you can make pipe network where you will store atmosphere while the meeting out there. That's not a bad idea. Actually, that's a great idea. Okay, and then I'm going to need some heavy cable. I mean, I have enough for at least one. Yeah, I'm just going to go out on a mining trip. So, let's see here. Moderately well. Alright, I need to take care of our cooling really quick. Alright, so we're gonna do this for a minute. I wish it didn't take an angle grinder. Yeah, we'll just do this. I think it's these guys. Sweet. And this is going to be a little maintenance. Was it the wrong radiators? Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I was playing on the moon, so those are typically the radiators for the moon. Yeah, I need the other ones. I need these guys. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some batteries because essentially in each of my rooms I'm going to have pipes come through down here. So if I place our batteries, doesn't really matter how I do this. Yeah, I think I know. I have a pretty good idea on how I want to do this. I'll place the batteries. Oh, you need a frame. That's so stupid. Um, requires a frame. Just requires a frame below it. So technically, okay. Since I'm out here, well, I want to cool our base down, so let's go inside here really quick. Gosh dang it. No, I know I didn't have to use the insulated pipes, but I just had them on hand, so I decided to just use those. Well, we are cooling, so that's good. Yeah, putting a digital valve here will actually make a lot more sense, because then I can just automate this. And I don't have to sit here and babysit it. Heck yeah. Well, we got more potatoes, so that's good. And this is actually cooling quite nicely. So, we do have the sun coming up, so we're going to go out on a little mining trip. I'm going to grab the steel frames that I have. Well, it doesn't really matter what frames. I can do iron frames even. We'll grab... I mean, I'm not really going to weld. Yeah, we'll just do this, because I'm not going to weld it. Yeah, I'm going to make a digital valve so I can actually just automate this process. I just want to get it. Hey, it's thriving. Heck yeah. I'll wait till it drops to 30 degrees Celsius and then we'll head out. In the meantime, I can drink some water. And I can swap our battery out. Don't forget the tracker. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's fine. 31 degrees. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oops. 90, yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's head out. I need to place all of the volatiles we have in here. 1, 2. What can I get rid of? You know, we'll put you there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So then for the frame, let me just do this really quick, because if I delete you, delete you, if I just place the frame, does it have to be welded or can I just place the battery on it? A. I could place it right next to the wall. That would potentially work. Well, and it kind of depends on where I'm placing the, hmm. Yeah, because how I do my cabling in here, that's gonna be kind of... It's not gonna work very well, is it? Hmm. I would almost have to place it like this. I like the idea of having the batteries inside here like this, but trying to figure out where I want to place it, because I'm going to have my cables run up the side of the wall here so then I can have lights on the inside. Hmm. Grant, I could have them run up this side right here instead of this side. I can try to I can try to make it work. So I think it would have to go like this though. Yeah, we'll just do that for right now. Alright, let's head out and actually do some mining. Oh, copper. So I'm gonna need quite a bit of copper and gold. Gosh dang it. Well, I should have emptied my inventory a little bit. Which actually I could easily do. I can just throw everything inside here because it's all walled off. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all the copper, at least in this area. Oh, we have more copper over here. God, I love this heavy mining drill. Sweet, okay, we're probably good on copper. Wait, did I turn that off? I did, okay, good. Alright, so we're probably good on copper, so let's go find some gold. Which it looks like there's a little bit of gold right here mixed in with some iron. I don't really need the iron, but if I grab some of it, I grab some of it. Oh well. I need gold and copper anyways, because I'm going to have to make a bunch of heavy cable too, so I'm going to have to make a few mining trips, I feel like. Yeah, the only reason I don't really use the pneumatic mining drill is I feel like this is just easier. Granted, I could do. Oh my god, I've never actually really used it either, so I could try it. Alright, that's good. I like how I can see into my own neck doing that. That's messed up. Okay, so I guess I can grab a little bit more iron. Put you in there, put you there, and let's just top this off. You know what? There we go. Ooh. Hey, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna get a mining backpack. So we have almost 250 copper and 100 gold, so plus 100 more iron. So that should last us a while. Probably. Alright, so let's just throw 5 in here. Alright, so here's all the gold. Now let's get ready for the copper. Oh, that's holding nicely. Oh, oops. And then let's do some of the iron that we have. Yeah, that's actually holding heat fairly well, but there's a bunch of pressure in here too, which is also helping. Perfect. All right. So that was not a bad mining trip. All right, let's take our, just drop our suit. We'll put our suit back. And let's make a bunch of wind turbines. So, let's see here. How many can I get across? I could do 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's do this. We'll make 10 to start. There we go. So we'll start off by making 10 upright wind turbines. Which realistically, all the gold and everything that we just mined is going to go really quick. Yeah, let's make a digital valve and let's automate that. Which is right in here. Alright, well, we'll wait till we make the one wind turbine, then we'll make a digital valve. Because automating this is going to be so much easier. Alright, so there's one, so let's turn you off. Oh gosh dang, it's not in here. Oops. Never mind, you keep doing what you're doing. So 2 copper, 5 steel, and 3 invar. There we go. See, it doesn't really matter how I do this. We'll do it like that. Gosh dang it. I wonder how close we were to actually making a third one. Oh well, that's okay. So yeah, let's program the digital valve. Where's my laptop? Oh, it's right here. Actually, let's turn this off. So let's do. What does name my cooling start? Let's see here. Let's do. I don't need the kit, but we'll just do that. Sweet. So then we're gonna do a simple. Well, I do need a gas sensor in here, though, don't I? Which I do not have a gas sensor. I could do a pipe analyzer, I suppose. Or I just make a quick gas sensor. Like that would work too. Three iron, one gold, one. Yeah, we'll do the gas sensor. So 3 iron, 1 gold, 1 copper. There we go. And we're going to place this right there. Every frickin' time. That's fine. No, so it's fine because I have the base air in here. I have some radiators here, so it's radiating the heat. I could put the Europa air in here, but then I have to worry about overpressuring and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just doing a simple setup like this for right now. Okay, so let's do. Let's do this. I mean, it doesn't really matter how I do it, I suppose. I don't think there's going to be enough pressure to actually cause the pipes to burst, so I'm thinking I'm okay, but... Oh, let's do...
Hunger caution.
Yes, I'll take care of it. Temperature... Gas sensor... Temperature... We'll just do that. So, we'll just do a simple thing here. So if the temperature, wow, is less than 293? Yeah, 293, then valve off. And if the temperature is greater than 298, valve on. Let's see. Did I do just valve or digital valve? I did digital valve. Okay, then we're going to copy this, do that, replace that with 1, copy this, and do that.
Hydration critical.
Okay, we'll take care of that really quick. Oh, passive vent inside and radiators, or passive vent outside radiators inside, actually. Actually, that would make more sense, because then, yeah, the pipes wouldn't have any issues. Oops, let's put our water back. Let's see here. Yeah, it is freezing. But I don't think there's enough, like, pressure in there to actually cause any issues. But yeah, maybe I'll switch it around. I'll do the radiators on the inside and the passive end on the outside. That actually makes more sense now that I think about it. At the moment, yes, I introvert now. Europa air heated to 20 degrees Celsius will be. Yeah, that's fair. So, yeah, let's swap this around. That's actually not a bad idea. So we'll do the 2 radiators on the inside. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Hey, sweet. Okay, I have to go outside anyways. It is 31 degrees. Why is this not? I'm gonna have to mess around with that. Let's see. Gas sensor. If it's less than 293, valve off. If it's greater than 298, valve on. It might not be on and stuff for the valve either. Let's see, digital valve. Nope, on. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do this really quick. So let's head back outside for a minute. Okay, so... Gosh dang it. Are you kidding me? You have to have frames? That sucks. Okay, well... That's slightly irritating, actually. I know that solar panels, you don't need frames. That's... actually, I wonder if I can get away with doing this. I wonder if I can just not... Can I do this? Can I just... No, I can't. Gosh dang it. Wait. Really? Are you kidding me? I can place it right here, but I can't place it here? Dude. Well, that's going to make this even more difficult. Crap. Okay. I really don't want to place frames up on top, because I think that's just going to look stupid. Okay, well, I'm going to have to place the frames, which means I can't really slowly expand our network either. Try to put a wall instead of a frame. Like a wall on the bottom? Like this? That's ridiculous.
Hunger critical.
Okay, well... I guess I should have kept the frames and placed the wind turbines and then got rid of the frames after that. So I don't mind putting the frames. The only issue I run into is because I'm going to have cladding, I'm going to have to be careful. But you can place it right here. That's what I don't get. Like, if I can place it here, granted that is... Okay, well, crap. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go inside and eat, and apparently refill my air tank too. So, all right, let's go. So I'm gonna have to dismantle. Oops. Dismantle you guys. Yeah, the fact that I have to dismantle all of this just to place some wind turbines is ridiculous. Gosh dang it. Okay, well. There. Now I can place them. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to place them. All right, let's go inside really quick, and then I'll figure out the placement of our wind turbines here. The fact that you can't
Oxygen low.
place it on a wall is ridiculous.
Hunger caution.
And then, yeah, you're not working, so I'm gonna have to figure you out. Wait, why aren't you actually? Alright, I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so water's good, food is good. I need to swap our air tank out.
Air tank critical.
I need to automate this guy too. Man, that just made that whole process so much more tedious. Alright, turn you off for right now. Yeah, it's like the gas sensor isn't connected, but it is connected. Yeah, let me double check it. Oh, wait a minute. I bet you it's not connected. Nope, it's definitely connected. Hmm. Actually, what is this? What do I have going on here? Okay, you can go right there. That's so weird. Yeah, it's like it's not connected at all. Hmm. I'm gonna have to mess around with it. Because it should be detecting this gas sensor too, at least. I don't know. Alright, well, let's head back outside. We're gonna grab our steel frames too, just because I have a feeling I'm gonna need them.
Oxygen low.
Alright, let's turn you off. Yeah, this just became a lot more tedious. Just dang it. So, and I didn't freaking charge up our drill, did I? I did not. Because I'm going to need some batteries. Yeah, I'm going to remove it and put it back. That's actually charging quite fast. Let's turn you off. I do need to make some more batteries. Let's see. I'm just going to throw all this in there for right now so then I can merge it all. Let's make a couple batteries. Suppose I should probably turn my suit off. There we go. Sweet, okay, now we're good. Yeah, what the frick? Is our gas sensor just not working? The sensor divided for the APC. No, like, it's all connected. Because it's all connected. Like, because this all works. Huh. I don't know. Let's go focus on the cooling really quick so I can... Because my base is heating up
Oxygen low.
quite a bit, actually. This one's working just fine. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, frames first, then walls. Okay, so let's do this. Place you there. Let's take you. We're gonna do this. Oh, crap. I wish it would just merge with stuff you already have. Alright, then these we'll put on the inside. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna have to play around with these a little bit. So what if I do it like this? So we could do 1, 3. That would work. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Gosh dang it. Well, this is gonna be frustrating, isn't it? I'm gonna have to disassemble all of these walls and then reassemble all the walls. Oh man. That's half the reason why I do frames on top and bottom is for situations like this.
Power low.
But I like the idea of having like a maintenance area in here. The only downside is it's going to be a pain to have to work around. But once the room's done, I shouldn't have any issues. So then 6 and another 6 over here. Okay, well, let's do that. And then I can get rid of this one. Wait. Something just flew down here, didn't it? It did. You flew down there. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a ladder too. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that works perfectly. Okay, so that actually works pretty good. I do need some heavy cable, which I have a little bit of heavy cable on me, but that's not nearly enough. So then if I do something like this, charge up the battery, and then let's see, I don't think you'd be able to, actually, can you? I can test it over here. No, you can't. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to actually connect all of these cables up then. Which I'm trying to remember, because I had the same setup on our Europa base, on our first Europa base that we did. Which I think I know how I would probably do that. We would probably do something like that even, and then I can connect them all up. Okay, so let's go make some more heavy cable here for a minute. Because I need to hook all those up because the wind's really blowing right now. Note to yourself, place a wind turbine. Yeah.
Jetpack low.
Jetpack low. Swap that out. Okay, let's do... Wait, where's my copper? Oh, copper's right there. I'm gonna have to go out on another gold run, so... That's just so frustrating. Oh well, that's okay. Is the program you did accidentally add in a line to convert to C? Not that I know of. I mean, temperature, gas sensor. The only thing I can think of is I did define the temperature is less than 293, valve off. If the temperature is greater than 298, valve on. I did do the code into the IC chip. But yeah, nope, it's in there. It's just not... Oh, wait a minute. No, that wasn't... Unfortunately, there's not really a good way to test that out. Oh, I think I know what I did. What if I do average? I did the sum. I don't know if this is going to actually fix it or not, but I might have to actually, I think I might know what I have to do here. Only needs to drop, actually needs to drop quite a bit more, doesn't it? Yeah, because that should turn on. Okay, let's try... If I just remove you altogether. Alright, temperature, gas sensor, temperature, some... Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, it's 301. So the reason I have it like this is because I have a temperature range here. So, because I don't want it to just keep popping on and off the entire time. Temperature, gas sensor, temperature. The only other thing I can think of is I messed up here somewhere. Gas sensor. Yeah, temperature. Well, that should be the same. Could just be a glitch too. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, well in that case, let's try it like this. Let's put you back. Oh, oops.
Hydration critical.
We'll just do cooler. Let's just do that. Um, we'll get rid of you. Gosh dang it. Nope, I defined the valve, or just the, well, I don't think I defined the valve kit. Well, let's double check on that one, because here's the kit right here, and here's the digital valve. 128098410. Nope, that's the digital valve, 100%. Oh, you're right. Wow. Nope, you're 100% right. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's do that. It's always something so stupid. There we go. Okay. What the frick? So this gas sensor is working, it's just not showing anything. I wonder if it's because this is too close to it. That could be. Okay, well, this is working now, so... Wow. Okay, well, that was dumb. Okay, so that was a thing. Um, Sweet. I have this. That's all I really needed. So let's head up back outside. Gosh dang it. It's always something simple. I was hoping to finish this room this episode, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to do this. Let's do that. This one's going to come down like this. There we go. And now we're ready to expand our wind power network that direction. Except for all the freaking frames I need. Gosh dang it. Hmm. I mean, I know how to do this. It's just going to be really tedious because I want to place cladding. So anytime I want to add another row of wind turbines, I'm going to have to remove the cladding, place a bunch of walls, remove walls, place the frames, add the wind turbines, remove the frames. Like it's going to be such a tedious task, but I mean, is what it is, I suppose. Okay, and then essentially what we're going to do here. Hmm. My main power line, that's the thing I'm going to have an issue with, is where do I want to place her main power line at? Because if I place this here, because I want it to go outside, so I have a light, light. Actually, that would work, wouldn't it? So I could do something like this, and then this is our main power line right here. And then it would go that way. And then I could do the same thing on this side too or something, so that could potentially work. Now we can place all the walls back. Gosh dang it. So dumb. I should have frames, or not frames, but steel sheets. Yeah, there they are. There we go. Alright, and then plastic sheets. What's funny is you can place solar panels on top of walls, but you cannot place wind turbines. Like that's... You can put main power line between batteries. Could do that. Actually, I would save so much more cable doing it that way. That makes much more sense.
Hunger caution.
And then I can just... do that. Come on. There we go. I do like that they added the ability to remove stuff, like, even if the wall is still there. You just have to remove the outer part of it. It does make it a lot easier. There we go. That makes, well... yeah, I'll have to place a battery here, so I'll have to adjust this a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to do it like this instead. There we go. And then I can place the battery here, 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 and here. So that'll work. Okay. So let's grab you guys, and then I'm gonna have to call the episode here pretty quick. But I have kind of an idea on how to actually do all this now, so. The fact that I have to do this for the freaking wind turbines is so dumb. I mean, is what it is, though. So, realistically, the best thing to do would be to get all the wind turbines done first, and then build the room, which means I need, well, if I can have 6. So 1, 2, crap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can have 36 more wind turbines, which means I need 360 iron, 360 copper, and 180 gold to make all those. Grant, I think I'm going to like it a lot better actually having the batteries inside instead of outside, like on my other bases. And then we'll have all the cabling and the piping and stuff in here. In some of the other rooms, I might have to place the batteries like in the back or something. It kind of, I'm gonna have to figure something out, with the batteries. Or I could place the batteries like smack in the middle, or maybe along the outer wall might be better place for the batteries. It doesn't really matter where I place them, to be honest with you. Because if I have pipes and stuff coming in, I don't want them to interfere. So this is going to be kind of our test room to start with. But I have an idea on how I want to do this. I'm going to have to go and mine a crap ton of iron, copper, and gold in order to make all these wind turbines. Because realistically, the easiest thing to do would be to make all the wind turbines first, place them all, and then build the rooms. So that's going to be a bit tedious, but that's okay. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the episode here. In the next episode, we are going to absolutely finish this room. I'm going to have to go out on a couple of mining trips and get all the resources we need. It's mainly just getting stuff to build the wind turbines, which shouldn't be too difficult. And then I can kind of mess around with the batteries and stuff and figure out where I want to place everything. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to call the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all later.